Hey folks, somebody had mentioned to me, one of my friends mentioned to me that there are some states that are actually don't have a mask mandate. And this is from AARP. Each state stands on the use of the mask. The mask. As of September 22nd. Just gonna go through it, show you that yes, there are some states that don't have a mask requirement. You can slow this down, stop it if you find your state. You can also go up here and get it firsthand so that you can get to some of these links. Because my point being is, hang on, I'll show you my point after I go through this and show you. Almost done. Hang with me, folks. Not every state has a mask requirement. All right. Now, what I want to emphasize here is that, yeah, some states don't have a mask. Let's go to Florida. Hang on. Because that's really what kind of triggered me to make this video. Okay, now Florida doesn't have a statewide mask order, except for in large counties like Miami-Dade, Palm Beach, Hillsborough, which includes Tampa. They have a mask requirement. So, so only little cities you can walk around with no mask on, but big cities you can't. Here's Georgia. People are strongly encouraged to wear face coverings as practicable outside of the home. Governor Brian Kemp revised his corona health order August 15th to allow local governments to impose limited mask mandates, as Atlanta and several other jurisdictions have sought to do, reversing a month-old ban on such orders. Cities and counties that have more than 100 or more confirmed cases per 100,000 people can enforce mask requirements on public property. So even though they're saying that they don't have a state order, there's a state order. Let's go down to Idaho. Idaho's capital and largest city, Boise, requires masks in public, as do several other cities. The state Stay Healthy Guidelines, updated June 13, recommends that employers identify how personal use items such as masks, face coverings, and gloves may be required by employees, vendors, and or patrons. Patrons. Now, again, I worked at a bar for, I don't know, on and off for the last 30 years. I've been a nurse and a bartender. So, they're telling you to go to Read Ohio's. You have to go to these links because even though they say they don't have a mask covering requirement, They do. Again, people, these are recommendations. They are not law. That's why we have to get back to NESARA, because they're not under the Constitution. These requirements, these mandates, these executive orders. First of all, an executive order only applies to the executive office. It doesn't apply to the general public. That is a big, big thing that I've been trying to argue with people about. An executive order has nothing to do with the general public. All right, so when to wear a mask. This is Illinois. Shopping at businesses, picking up food through the drive-thru or curbside, visiting a health care provider, traveling on public transportation, interacting with customers, clients, or coworkers at essential businesses, performing essential service for state and local government agencies, and when feeling sick. Here, let me show you something. Trump nominates Amy Barrett. I want to show you something. Let's just do some images. I want to show you something. Neither one of them wearing masks. They're not 6 feet apart. Actually, the CDC said 25 feet apart. A sneeze comes out of your body at 200 miles per hour. And it stays, according to the CDC, this thing stays in the air and the droplets are contaminated for 72 hours. Again, why is my postman not wearing coughing into my mailbox and not wearing a face mask? All these people, here I guess this is kind of a good picture, but all these people, I only noticed one of them was wearing a face mask. And they're all sitting right next to each other. All the kids hanging out. I guess here's a good one. So, none of these people are wearing a face mask. If these stupid face masks are supposed to be required, why are certain events, like football, if I fly and I come into, like, say, Ohio or New York, I'm supposed to quarantine myself for 14 days flying from another state, right? Okay. Then how come football players aren't? How come NBA, MLA, World Wrestling Association, why aren't these people required to quarantine and they're just going from state to state every single game? I gotta find, there's gotta be a front picture. It shows the kids and let's see, crowd maybe. And now she's at the White House. None of them have a mask on. This is 2 days ago. Where was it? I know it's on the video, but hang on. Is that it? Yeah, here's a good one. Okay, here's a good one. Let's go here. If they're not going to be wearing masks and they're all sitting right butt up against each other, yeah, let's see this full size. These flipping ads, man, they drive me crazy. Seriously. See, I didn't even push that. Stop. There's a few people over here, like this guy and this guy, they're wearing a mask. There was a guy over here that was wearing a mask. Hang on. These flipping ads, man. I really want to show this to you because it's a really good one. Hang on. Yeah, 5G my ass. Just got a super smart 5G smart router. Yeah, how come my fucking computer, which is brand new, it has nothing in it, is slow? Look at this. Look how slow this is. Alright, let's get back. Obviously that it's gonna take a while to upload. Yeah, I want to know, how come these people, if I'm supposed to wear a mask, how come these people aren't allowed to, or forced to wear a mask? Again, you can see who the idiots are. This guy, and there's another one, I think, right here. They're not wearing masks. All the kids, Trump's wife, they're not wearing masks. Amy's husband, none of them. Let's see if this uploaded yet. Here we go. Yeah, there was a guy over here. Where was he? Oh, her. She's 3 rows back. None of these people are wearing masks. This guy, these 3, which I wonder who they are. Some guy in the back, this lady.